Wah, 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 wah. I can't seem to get out of Stonewood. Why not? I feel like every mission is harder, and when I complete the missions just keep getting harder and harder. I don't know how I'm gonna defeat my challenges. God, only if I could have a really hot YouTuber tell me what to do. Well, I don't know any, but I can help a bit. Now, what do you think is the main problem? It's just difficult. The husks attack from different points and it's hard to block them all at the same time. I feel like they just get in, know how many walls I put, and how good my guns are. I just simply don't know the answer. Well, I can give you at least 5 tips on how to help you. Really? Yeah, after just what you said. I mean, the first one I would start off with is just try to get help. You know, an easy one to do is just go into the main lobby, go up to the settings tab, just change the party privacy to public, and then whenever you load up to games, other people will join automatically and they'll help you with the mission. They're in the same exact spot that you are and they just want to help. Really? Yeah, sometimes even higher level players drop down just get some materials or whatever. Oh my god. No freaking way. What happens if I just don't get anybody during this? Well, if the public thing doesn't really work for you, Default Joe, I mean, you can find Discords, and you can meet up and talk with missions and everything. Or if you have an Xbox, you can go to the looking for group post, or make one of your own and ask for help there. Oh, so I could just say I got one side and they have the other, and I don't have to flip-flop back to protect the base? Exactly. But still, I mean, like, even when I shoot them, it's doing nothing to them. Well, you know you can upgrade your guns, right? What? Yeah, I mean, that's where you hear 130s. I kind of just say that because I think it sounds cool. I don't really know what it is. Well, just to give you a little tip, 130 refers to the power level of a weapon. What's the power level? Well, Default Joe, you can actually upgrade schematics to make your gun even better. Really? Yeah, you just go over to schematic, click on it, and then press upgrade. It's really just that simple. Oh. But what's the god roll thing? God roll is pretty much where you just have all gold perks, or legendary. What? Guns have perks? Yeah, so they have fire, they have, you know, electricity, water, all that kind of stuff. Also, you can upgrade individual things like reload time, magazine size, damage, and make your guns just better that way. You can also increase the rarity by just upgrading the rarity. It's just simple things that people will overlook. Yeah, so just make sure you upgrade your weapons. Yeah, but like, even when I reload, it takes a long time, especially if I'm using LMGs or something, and zombies still break through the base and in the mission fast. Well, are you using any traps? Like, yeah, a little bit. I put a couple down and they help a little bit, but Default Joe, traps are probably the most overlooked thing in a beginner Stonewood player. Why is that? Because literally, if you just upgrade your traps like we did in the last step, you can upgrade your traps to be better, and if you just place a whole crap of them, because you're using those materials for pretty much nothing if you're not making traps, you can place them all around your base, and they pretty much just kill the zombies for you. You could pretty much just place them and then go AFK and just get wins. That's how people play endurance mode in Stonewood and get like a whole bunch of XP. So you're saying I don't even really have to play if I have good enough traps? Yeah. Also, as you were saying earlier, whenever you're getting attacked from multiple sides, you can, if you don't have enough materials, use a gun on one side and use a whole bunch of traps on the other one. And a good way to use your traps effectively is to make a trap tunnel, and I know a thing or two about that. But I have a question. Whenever I try to go upgrade my schematics, some of them won't let me, like some of them are blocked out. That's why you need to get rid of your unneeded schematics. But why would I want to get rid of them? Well, pretty much for 2 reasons. The one you just mentioned, it opens up space, and if you just recycle a whole bunch of unneeded stuff that you're not even using or you can't use, then you get like schematic XP, you get raindrops, you get a whole bunch of materials that, you know, are just collecting dust pretty much. I never thought of it like that. Yeah, especially some schematics that you upgraded personally and then you haven't used or you're not going to use. You can recycle those and get even more stuff. Oh my god. Yeah, and if there's also one you want, you can just go to the shop with the gold that you've already been playing with and buy them there. Or you can go to the collection book and use some of the free tokens you get and unlock certain heroes and stuff. Wait, heroes? I thought you were talking about weapons. Well, schematics are for everything. Schematic guns, schematic traps. You can also recycle heroes that you don't use. There's a lot of heroes that people don't use. Even survivors, defenders, all that stuff. I never thought about that. A lot of people don't, and that's why I'm here to help. Wait, but this mission is locked off. It has like a padlock. I can't even like access it if I wanted to. Well, that's why you're not high enough power level. But I thought power level wasn't for individual guns. No, you can also have your own power level that grants you access to certain missions. Also makes your player more powerful. How do I do that? Well, just go over the squads menu, upgrade your squads, and if you feel like you're dying too fast, you can upgrade your health squad by upgrading them, increasing rarity, replacing them with better players, or better survivors rather. Build yourself a better arsenal around you. Oh, yeah, and it's not just for health too. You can trap damage, there's also gun damage. You also get daily points that you can put into certain criteria like health, damage, traps, building health. And so yeah, it also caps out every single day, so make sure to use those points. I feel like a lot of the overlooked basic stuff. Like, this is not expert level stuff. I know, but a lot of people overlook them, and if they see themselves dying, they might need to go back and realize that they don't do any of this stuff. Oh, so just to be better and get out of Stonewood faster, I need to get help. How would you do that? Oh, I would just go on certain Discords or the Xbox messaging thing and get help that way. You also forgot, oh yeah, and just make the party privacy public. Also, I can just upgrade my guns if I want to kill zombies faster. Now, what do you do if you don't have the materials or the XP to do that? Well, I can just recycle schematic XP. I mean, the things I'm not using them, so I can put them to use by recycling them. That's a good point. Also, I gotta utilize my traps more, man. Yep. Thank you for all your help. You can subscribe here if you want to stay around and learn even more. Peace.